Well. 24 hours is not a very long time to deal with a lawsuit. I'm happy I'm not getting sued. Woohoo! Anyways, listen, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about the Ethan Klein lawsuit. If you guys don't know, since I haven't covered it, I'm going to give you a super rough summary that's real quick and fast, and hopefully I'm not missing any details, but it basically goes something like this. Ethan Klein is suing Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron for copyright infringement because they watched a video and really didn't do anything to transform it, right? And the whole reasoning of why Ethan Klein went along with this lawsuit was because there's a Snark Reddit, on top of their fan bases accusing Ethan of basically like abusing his kids. So what they did was have this Snark Reddit and their audience basically call CPS on Ethan Klein, threatening his family, basically removing his children from his home. And after that, Ethan went full-blown nuclear, as anyone would. Honestly, anybody in that situation would go full-blown nuclear. He decided to make some content, register it within the copyright, database, whatever. They watched it, was not transformative, and now all three of them are getting clapped. We're going to skip two people for now, and that's Casey Tron and Denims, because they already have lawyers and they're dealing with a bunch of other things. And we'll talk about them a little later. We're going to talk about the big one, the elephant in the room. Frogan, Frogster, Frogman. We're going to talk about her because she's been the most silent one out of all of them. And the funniest part about the whole Frogan situation is she knows that she's getting sued. And I'm going to show you the clip acknowledging that she knows that she's getting sued. And then I'm going to tell you what she's currently doing to try to avoid this lawsuit.
Imagine this.
Because I have one and you don't.
Okay. I'm out of the house and I get a DM.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "What? What happened?" Because I don't really go on the internet. I'm not really that terminally online anymore. And then I'm like, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, I'm fine." And they're like, "What's happening?" And they link me to a tweet that says Ethan Klein is suing Frogan.
I'm imagining.
And it was from the parody account.
Yeah.
So then I was like, "Oh, it's fake." And I sent them, I was like, "Oh, it's fake." They're like, "No, it's real." And then they sent me the video. And I'm like, "Oh, it's real."
Yeah.
So I found out I was being sued by Ethan Klein at the same time everybody else found out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I really can't talk about it much. My lawyer team said to not talk about it, and I can practice self-control.
You see that? That's acknowledgement of the lawsuit. So she knows she's getting sued. This whole entire ordeal, Frogan, for some odd reason, okay? So when you're getting served papers, right, for a lawsuit, there's somebody, obviously, if you're ducking and dodging them all the time, there's going to be somebody either scouting outside your house or trying to figure out where you are to get served, like on some movie shit. You know how, the actor's doing something and then they walk across the dude that looks like he works in McDonald's, but he don't work in McDonald's for real, and he pulls out like a binder of papers and goes, "You've been served." Yeah, she's basically dodging that guy, right? That's constantly trying to serve her. And I think it's been 4 times where they tried to serve her the papers, and they even, finally registered, locked down the location to know that, okay, this is her address. They tried to go and serve her, and whoever that answered the door lied about her being there. So they just, keep staking out her house, trying to figure out where the biggest high value target is, and they just cannot find her. So now it's getting to the point where she has 24 hours to respond to this lawsuit, or it's going to become a default loss in her case, and she's going to lose. And I don't know how much the damages are, but I know that Ethan got money. And whatever maximum damage he's going to ask for, he's going to do it. So you might want to go open that door and accept those papers before the next 24 hours, or you're cooked, done, finito, simmered, fried. Any other word to be fully done in this entire ordeal. I think it's actually hilarious. It's comedic because you're not avoiding anything, right? Like fundamentally, this lawsuit is going to happen, right? It's an inevitability, and either you want to take the maximum cost or try to fight it. Those are the only two ways. So you better go through the GoFundMe that you set up. Okay, so you currently raised like $40,000. You better fight as hard as your little heart can with that $40,000 because you're going to lose. You're going to get clapped. So you might as well deal with it now. I don't understand why you're running. Your health bar is blinking. Your time is very short. You know, your time limit to get out the house before it explodes is really, you know, running thin. Before that lawsuit hits and a game over screen pops up, you know, you're dead type screen pops up, you might want to accept that lawsuit. You feel me? You might want to bite the bullet, bite the paper, bite the doorknob. I don't know. But that's basically all I had to say about this whole entire situation. I find it extremely interesting. I am keeping up to date with everything. We're going to talk about, you know, the Casey Tron and Denham's situation. Go through some of the details in that. But for now, Frogan, I understand, you know, you might get some PTSD like those soldiers you said that should receive PTSD for being in war. You might receive some after opening that door. You might receive some Vietnam flashbacks and shit. Oh, my money, taken. You know what I'm saying? I had to add the damn echoes because I'm not doing that in post. What the hell? But anyways, that's all I had to, you know, say about this entire situation. Frogan, you're cooked. You're done. Just go ahead and accept them papers. go ahead and terms of service. Go ahead and accept it, okay? Because you're not going to enter the game, okay? Go ahead and hit that game over screen real quick. I'm like a teacher in the back when they see you playing, playing a game that you're not supposed to be playing. I'm gonna tap on your shoulder and tell you to log off. Log off. But anyways, tell me what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Follow the Twitch. Follow the live channel. If you guys want daily content, follow the live channel. It gets posted every single day. And yeah, man, you know, Frogan's getting served a lawsuit, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we're taking over.